Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a tarot card reading for the star sign of Aries for November 2019. Welcome all my new subscribers, and I hope everybody's feeling good. Okay, Aries. When I did your yearly for this year, the card for this month, November, was the Page of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a younger earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could also be starting something new that involves finances right from the very beginning at this stage, or you're planning on doing so. You could also be feeling like your finances aren't where they could be for your stage in life. Okay, so we'll get right into it. Aries, we're going to have a look at any zodiac signs you might be dealing with in November, or energies around you. Aries, November 2019. Aries, November 2019. Advice, please. Thank you. Okay, we've got three. First one, Scorpio. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnificently charming, but also secretive and possessive. So yeah, being in Scorpio season, you could be very much feeling the energies this month, and or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Leo, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So once again, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be embodying these energies. And last but not least, Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstaking air. Okay, so yes, you could be working very hard on something at the moment. You might find that there's things that are hidden from you at this time. You could be dealing with a very dominant personality as well. Someone who is very focused on their own self-beliefs, and or you've got this great plan here. You're keeping it to yourself. You're willing to work on it, but you're keeping things to yourself at this time about it. But yes, you're very self-focused at this time. Okay, so we'll get into it. Let's move these up. Okay, so planetary energy around you at the moment, Aries. Thank you. All right, Mars. Your physical energy drives strength and fighting spirit. Yes, so there could be quite a lot of energy to do with this work you're embodying at the moment. I'm not sure where Mars is in the Zodiac at the moment. I think it could be in Libra. But yes, so there could be a lot of fights to do with possibly how you do your work, or you're dealing with a very strong personality at this time, and or you're embodying that energy yourself. All right, and the houses that might be affected. Thank you. Very quick energy for you at the moment. The fifth house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Yes, so you might have a big drive at the moment to actually start this creative endeavor. A big drive to start this new romance. A big drive to get a romance in your life at the moment, okay? Could be with an earth sign. All right, so we're going to get into the tarot here for you, Aries. Advice for Aries, please, for November 2019. Thank you. Okay, moving away from emotional issues of the past. Now, this isn't just taking off and forgetting all about it. This is moving into the Nine of Cups, which is happiness, control of your own emotions here. So there could have been something here that comes up in November where you feel like you have not been in control of your emotions and or your destiny and or your relationship. And you're willing to move away from those energies and move into a brand new start where you honor yourself and your emotions. You want to be happy, okay? You could be finding at night that you have a very different personality than you do during the day as well. Okay, so yeah, you've put a lot of energy out. You've got this great idea, and you're waiting for the money to come back, for the person to come back. You've got a really good idea that this is going to be happening for you. You're really thinking positively about it at this time. You're still holding on to your passions though. This is very much one of your cards here. You're holding on to who you are, but you're also waiting for something to come back to you at this time. Okay, it comes off the back of a lot of struggle, a lot of people putting their 2 cents in as to what you should be doing at this time. Communication with people has probably been a bit of an issue at the moment. If you're in arguments or disagreements with people, be careful that it doesn't end up escalating, okay? It might be time to take some time out and move away from this struggle at the moment to find your own happiness within, to get yourself back and centered. Happiness within is going to lead to a new financial start as well. Okay, so we'll get into it further. Feeling very quick at the moment. Feel like this urgency in me at the moment. So you might be feeling like you've waited long enough. You've stood here and waited too long, actually. And now you're deciding, right, I've had enough of waiting. I'm actually going to do something about it. I'm going to go after my own happiness. I'm no longer willing to engage with this individual or individuals about this drama. It's time to move on. Yeah. Leo's very indicated here, so once again you could be dealing with a Leo, and all this is you being very strong. Okay, you're having to tame the beast within in some way. You're having to use balance to do so. Okay, it's going to take a soft touch. Make sure you have that soft touch with yourself first and foremost. Make sure you're looking after yourself. Be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself. And be very kind. Be very kind, not just with yourself, but with others in this scenario here. Okay, so this Leo here, okay, is embodying a lot of, if that's who you're dealing with here, embodying a lot of feistiness, a lot of fights, a lot of disagreements here. They've probably come in and said something they shouldn't have without even thinking about it, and they've done some damage in some way, not knowing what really they were saying, okay? It's very important not to reciprocate that. Don't rush back in and say something that you will regret, okay? It's time to actually hold on to your emotions during this very watery Scorpio season at the moment. Hold on to those emotions and just work diligently on your own projects or on your own relationship with yourself at this time. Yeah. Hard work is going to be in front of you though, okay? This is going to be a little bit of an uphill slog. Be very patient with yourself, okay? Take the time needed to work on the groundwork of this relationship or this project here. Make sure you've got all the things you need in place. So if you're deciding to move in some way, make sure that you know where you're going and what you're doing when you do so, as in if you're moving home, make sure that you have a backup plan, money put aside, or an idea of the kind of house that you want, and slowly and methodically move towards that, okay? It's not a time for knee-jerk reactions in any way, okay? Yeah, another card of yourself here. You're all over this. So yes, you might be, and or you're dealing with a younger Leo here. Make sure that you also call on that younger, fun-loving part of yourself when coming up with decisions. Decide to go in a new direction, but make sure it's for the betterment of yourself in some ways, okay? Make sure that you are focused is what I'm getting through mostly. Focus, okay? Focus on the end goal here, okay? Even if you have to start from the very beginning, make sure that you know the final outcome of what you want, okay? It's time to take things in a more, what would I say, a more carefree attitude is needed. Okay, that's what's coming through here. Carefree attitude, but also an attitude of being able to move forward with all the boxes ticked, if you know what I mean. As in, yeah, don't just be too spontaneous that you end up having to come back and fix things later. Okay. Yeah, okay, so yes, this is the embodiment that you wish to have this month. This is somebody that's got their finances, their emotions, their thoughts, and their passions in control to be able to master themselves. You could be finding that people are actually coming to you for advice as well. Like, you know, Aries, you managed to get over this. How did you do so? So you might find that, yeah, people around you, possibly younger people, are coming to you for advice on how to get over a certain issue in their life at the moment. Yeah, so you do have your world in the palm of your hand, literally with this card, okay? And or it's time to realise that you are the centre of your universe here. You are the creator in your life. Hold on to that beautiful, fiery, passionate insides that is you, Aries. But also know that you create your own life. So decide what life you want. What's your best case scenario, okay? What's your best case scenario in this? Yeah, it could have a lot to do with marriage here and or a very committed relationship. You might be going to counselling. You might decide, right, well, this relationship's not going the way I want it to. And you've decided to call on somebody else outside the relationship here to be able to help you out. And or other individuals with some issues between them, whether it be work or family, as I said, or love relationships here, are coming to you for advice and guidance. Make sure that you are impartial if that's the case. Don't take sides, okay? And give advice from your own experience as best you can. Because there's going to be inevitable resurrection, not just of yourself, but of your life, okay? So if you feel like your life was really not going the way you wanted it to, and or things have been happening out of your control here, there's going to be a huge resurrection when it comes to your status as well, okay? You're going to get a lot of guidance at the moment as well. Okay, and you're wanting to resurrect a relationship at the moment, but I would suggest that you spend this time, particularly in Scorpio season, focusing on yourself and not focusing on things of the past. Focus on yourself and bettering yourself right now. Focus on yourself and bettering your work prospects right now, and also focusing on your health, and where you want to be in the next few months, okay, even the next few years. What's your ideal outcome? What do you want, Aries? Okay, it's coming right through. What do you really want? Okay, because focusing on things of the past is only going to leave you in a very melancholic situation. Okay, it's going to leave you just going over things and feeling like you are trapped. There's at least 2 other individuals here willing to support you emotionally. Okay, but yes, if you are getting to a point where you don't seem to see anything but the problems of the past, maybe 3 broken marriages, 3 broken relationships, 3 friends that have left you or something like that, and or feeling like you are separate from all these different scenarios, it's time to actually start to fall back in love with yourself, okay? But also just know that there are at least 2 other individuals in your life here willing to support you through this. And or there's 2 other things you need to be very thankful for. 2 other situations, 2 other emotional supports, even if it's your dog or you know, the roof over your head. Just pull it right back to simple things. There's 2 things in your life that right now that you can be very thankful for. Because once you do so, you are going to feel like you have achieved what you wanted. Okay, so aiming for what you want, heading in that direction, to pulling your energy away from people and situations and issues in your life is going to lead you to a point where you're actually victorious over this situation. And that doesn't mean someone won above someone else here. It sort of means that you are able to get yourself to a point where you are very proud of yourself, very proud of your achievements, very proud of where you live, very proud of your relationships. Okay. And rightfully so, you should be. Once again, these are two other individuals here at least who are supporting you through this. If you don't think you have anybody supporting you at the moment, you'll soon find in the month of November that there are at least two other people that are very supportive of you. Okay, admire you for just how well you've handled something. Okay, admire you for your work ethic, admire you for how you've handled yourself. Okay, also animals are highly indicated here too, so supportive animals around you. If you have a deer, a pet, make sure you acknowledge that animal as well. Okay, yeah, because it's going to take you balancing your male-female side here. It's going to take you healing the relationship between the male and female side. It's also going to take you healing the issues you might have had with your parents as well. It seems to come up at the moment. You might have found that you didn't have a great relationship with your parents, and now all those issues are popping up in Scorpio season, because Scorpio takes us right down into the deep depths of our subconscious and our emotions around it. So if those issues are coming up, it's time to look at that and address it. If you need help and assistance to be able to work through those things, there's people there to help you. It could be a psychologist, a doctor, a family friend, a lover, colleague, whatever. Okay. But yes, there looks to be, if this is about a relationship here, there looks to be like two individuals are going to start to meet each other on an equal footing. The male in the relationship is still a little bit hesitant here. The female in the relationship wants this male to come forward to her, and he's deciding, he's sort of two minds to do so. Yes, he's putting out his cup of love, but he's also not. He's also frightened of having his heart hurt as well. Okay, but there's that Leo again. So the person you go to help in maybe a relationship issue here could possibly be a Leo doctor, okay, or a Leo psychologist or something like that, which will be able to help mend any rift that might be going on at this time. And or you're calling back into the younger times of when your relationship was a lot younger, okay, and you were a lot younger, and you're working through the emotions of that this month. Okay. Yeah, because in the past you could have found that one person was definitely giving to one person more than the other. Okay. And or you found that in your parenting situation here that maybe one of your siblings got more than you, or vice versa. You might have felt like the scales weren't balanced. You didn't get the right amount of attention or something when you were younger. So it's up to us as we get older, as we become adults, to work through those issues and to not replicate them to our children and our children's children. So now's a really good time now to check in with that and make sure that if you have children, that you're giving to them equally and without prejudice here. Make sure you're caring equally for all your children, okay? Also, if you have elderly parents, just popped in, if you have elderly parents here, you might feel like you're giving too much attention to them and not looking after yourself here. It's time to balance things out a little bit and make sure you take that time to actually care for yourself. We can't care for others if we don't care for ourselves first and foremost, okay? And yeah, this will take work, okay? You're not afraid of work, Aries, not afraid of work, but it's a slow, steady progress. It's not something that can be fixed overnight. This problem has been there for a very long time, and it will take work. It will take sowing the seeds of things to change and slowly and diligently working on them to get the results that you really want out of this situation. Okay, Aries, so we're going to also have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting you at this time. Okay, advice for Aries, please. But yes, this Scorpio season is going to drag you down into an emotional depth that you may not be very comfortable in. You might have to look at past fights, past issues, past fieriness, whether somebody worked on something more than the other, okay? And you're going to have to start to work through those emotions, okay? It's best to, if you're starting to find that you're reminiscing or thinking a lot about those emotions, to work through them yourself and don't try and project them onto other individuals. I.e., you know, you did this to me, blah, 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 and all this is coming at you, okay? It could be coming at you from parents, siblings, that sort of thing, from people from the past. All right, so independence. Being independent does not mean you have to be alone. Yes, beautiful Aries, you are such an independent sign. You do things by yourself because you are completely and utterly capable of doing them by yourself, but realize that there are people here to support you, okay? Even if it's, you know, once I said your pet, your beautiful cat or something like that, that's willing to support you through this, okay? You are looking back at the past and realizing there are things in the past that you're not happy with, whether it be how people have treated you once again, or how you feel about yourself, or something like that, okay? Realize you are a beautiful being, okay? Capable of anything. Very fiery, very passionate, very beautiful soul, okay? So it's not the time now to isolate yourself. It's time to reach out to the people that really do love and care for you, okay? All right, so we're also going to have a look at abundance this time. Oops, and that one just wanted to pop straight out. I'll see if there's another one. Any more advice for Aries, please? So yes, while doing this reading, I'm starting to feel very, very hot. So you could be feeling very hot under the cover. You could be having issues with heat. Okay, attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of fear's underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Yes, so you could be going up to somebody and saying, look, we need to talk about this. I'm not happy about this. And they're going, whoa, and they're out the door. Okay? Do not pursue in any way, okay? And that's verbally, physically, or energetically, any individual that doesn't want to deal with the situation at the moment. Make sure that you check in with yourself and try and figure out why you need to get a particular answer or a particular outcome out of any situation or another individual. And or this is somebody else doing it to you. Someone's approaching you and saying, look, I'm not happy with the way these things happened in the past. And you're going, look, I'm out of here, okay? Do not engage in that. It's going to end up just in constant fights and bickering, okay? It's time to check in with yourself and to look at what you want, okay? It's very important to send out love to all involved in any past issues you've had, okay? Be thankful for actually having that experience in your life so you can learn from it, okay? Not endorsing anything that's happened in the past, okay? Just saying that by having these experiences, we get a chance to learn from them. And it's our responsibility as individuals to not replicate any wrongdoing, okay? So also send out welcoming energy, okay? Don't isolate yourself from your friends and or your family, the people that could support you at this time, okay? Because they're there to help. All right, and conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Okay, so that probably rings true for a lot of people at the moment. It's time to only invest. You're not just purchasing articles here, but investment in energy. Okay. So be conscious in what you consume. Be conscious of what you use on a daily basis, how you use not just the things around you and what you want in your world, but also the energy that you use. Don't allow people to consume your energy. Don't allow people to take your energy from you. It's yours to do with what you wish, okay? All right, so we're also going to have a look at any healing energy here for you, Aries. Healing energy, please, for Aries for November 2019. Okay, ask your body for a message. Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honouring and respecting my body's needs. Yes, very important to check in with your body. Your body cannot lie. It will tell you in very subtle ways, and sometimes not so subtle ways, that there are issues going on. A really good person to call that did a lot of work on The Body Doesn't Lie, that type of thing, Louise Hay. If you're interested, check in with her works. She gave indications on different parts of your body and the psychology behind them, okay? So if you're having trouble figuring out what's going on in your head and your heart, if you check in with your body will not be able to lie to you. Your brain can lie all day, your body can't. So it's a good way of checking in and seeing if the issues that might need to be get healed, okay? And divine intervention. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with, and it says name of person if needed, and for helping with whatever the situation is. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. So this card's basically saying you might be concerned about someone else's health at this time. So it's really, it can be really beneficial to that individual and yourself to call on whoever you see as a higher energy here. It doesn't have to be Archangel Raphael, could be anything, and ask for help with their situation and or your own situation here, and to have faith in divine intervention and to fully accept the guidance that is given to you, okay? It could also be that you need to, if you're having a lot of trouble with a health issue here, it's really important to envision yourself well, healthy and strong, even if you feel completely the opposite to that right now, okay? Envision yourself in a state of complete health, all right? And to breathe into that and to do whatever it takes, even if you need second opinions or change up the way you care for yourself to make sure that comes about. Okay, so we're all okay. We'll just have a look here and see what else is going on for you. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be quite an emotional month for you, Aries. A lot of stuff from the past coming up. Be very kind with yourself. Make sure you care for your body first and foremost, okay? Look after yourself. Call on the people that can assist you and help you at this time, as I said, and or animal spirits or animals in your company that can give you healing energy. Animals are extremely good at healing. All right. Whoops. Half the deck. No. More advice for Aries, please. Thank you. Okay. Living light energy. See the beauty in life. There's beauty everywhere. Even if you just get a chance to have a look out the window or go outside for a short period of time and see the beauty that is outside. Nature is a great healer too. Beautiful tree there. Connect yourself with the beauty in life, okay? And meditation. Improvements require persistence. Yes, this is going to be a bit of a month where you're having to work very hard to make these improvements in your life, to deal with the various issues and energies that are coming at you and you are experiencing. Meditation is a great way of being able to ground and center yourself. So if you've been thinking about starting a meditation practice, this month would be very beneficial. It doesn't have to be a very formal practice. It could literally be just sitting down or whatever, standing, doesn't matter, laying down, and just focusing on your breath. Just your breath. Every time your mind starts to think, just focus again on your breath. And that's just a really good way to start out meditating. It'll get you over the hump of saying, oh, I can't meditate, because it, as simply as focusing on that breath is a form of meditation. And you're going outside and enjoying looking at a bird or a tree, or watching the waves in the ocean, or anything. Just even a momentary time of doing so is a form of meditation. Okay, so meditation's basically stilling your mind and stopping the repetitive, what they call the monkey mind, the mind that just keeps on going around and around and around. So yeah, meditation is not something that is a big hard thing to do. It's something that can be done quite simply any time of the day. Okay. And all right, we'll just see if there's any more guidance here for you, Aries. So yeah, so if you'd like to subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to get informed of any new videos I post, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? A lot of people are asking a lot of you this month, Aries. A lot of energies coming at you. You might find you're feeling very isolated and alone, having to get everybody out of your energy field, okay? Taking that, establishing your boundaries in a clear and concise way, without ending up in arguments, okay? If you're in a situation where there's too many people asking of your time, you just need to say, sorry, I am busy at the moment, I'm unable to help you, I'll be able to help you in a second. So yes, this very much indicates it could be, I sort of feel it's in a family environment and or a work environment here that's people are asking way too much of you, Aries, at this time. All right, and birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Exactly. What do you want to have in your 3D? What do you want to have in your outside of yourself here? Realize that you are the center of your universe. Okay? And it's up to you to put the appropriate boundaries around yourself and your energy here to protect yourself, realizing that you are the most important thing in your life. Okay? Without you, there is no life. Okay, so you are the most important thing in your life this month, in the month of November. And the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? Okay, major big changes coming. Major big changes coming. So it's time to leave the past in the past. There's absolutely nothing we can do to change the past. It's already happened. All we can do is change the way that we relate to the past, okay? So what are you clinging onto? Are you saying to yourself, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that for that person and I have to do that for that person and all the rest of it? Yeah. This month, it's time to say, what do you need or have to do for you? Okay, and last but not least, we're going to have a look at a positive affirmation here for you, Aries. Straight out, wonderful. Okay, I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Okay, it's time to release those old negative beliefs, those old negative thoughts. They're only standing in your way of this new wonderful world that you're trying to create for yourself. Okay, your new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. I am willing to change. Well, I really hope that helped, Aries. So if you'd like to subscribe and hit that bell button, I'd be so gratefully appreciated. And I'd just like to say thank you so much, Aries. I love you all. And bye for now.